bring him over now. Nah, bro. They. I know he want to be in there, but we can't control. You know what I mean? Alright. Keep him around. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, you right. Nah, you right. You 100% right. He was just on tonight today watching your game.
Yeah. He sent me an invite. I didn't go over though. But drop you off, that dude.
Yeah. You have you DM'd him yet?
Yeah, man. I've been in chat
DM him
with
and tell him to watch the real talk, and I'm gonna bring him over after the real talk over.
What's up, Nano?
Hey, what up?
Shit, chillin'.
Oh shit. Did you win, Moon?
Yeah. Motherfucker fucking me up at first. Well, I ain't used to playing like niggas over there like can't balance. Either you run heavy, that nigga he run and throw. And then Madden they help me out with that bullshit. I mean Chase Young had a pick 6, then them nigga put his hands up. I ain't gonna lie, T Black, that nigga might got there have about 30 some touchdowns. I know the record. Some nigga
30 touchdowns. What the hell?
Shit, he got 21 right now.
I think the record was somebody. You set the record with fucking
Marquise
Hollywood, I think, or that was the first league.
Maybe Falk broke it. I don't know.
Yeah,
that might have been the first league.
Yeah, I think we will pass TDs.
Right,
Chad Johnson. Paul got 32. Oh shit, you already know I might try to break that shit real quick.
It is Chad Johnson?
Yeah, Chad Johnson got 1, 2, Metcalf got 3, Chad Johnson got 4, Pratt got 5, Metcalf got 6, Ward got 7, Chad Johnson got 8. Yeah. Shit, nigga might go for that shit while you bullshit. As a rookie breaking the record.
Is he X Factor already?
Yeah, he got the moss.
Nice.
Yeah, shit.
It's unbelievable to be loved by anyone. Man, what's all that noise in the background? Who shit is that?
I don't know. That shit ain't happened since Nano got on.
Right? You killing
What's
you
up?
Your shit sound like a fucking computer in the background. We ready to do a real talk. That noise terrible. It just stopped. It just stopped though, so I don't know if you did something. Nope, there we go.
That's my PS.
Yeah, we got to mute your ass into this real talk over. Alright, well, yeah, it's already up, yeah. Don't you dog me. What rat want? Yeah, just keep texting me. When I'm done doing this real talk, I'll do it.
Okay, yeah.
I got you. Yeah, just send me. I'll look at it as soon as I'm done doing the real talk.
I see everything I want.
Alright.
Right there,
I'm gonna have to call you back though, Rat, because you gonna have to get on it and change your scheme to get exactly what you want. You know what I mean?
How you change your scheme?
You go to adjust lineups. I'll show you how. Let me finish this real talk. Tune into the real talk. It's in the chat.
Okay.
Alright. So Rich the Barber back, getting some little upset wins right now. Took the Lions over. The Giants had all kinds of problems with the Lions. Wide receiver Moore reached the end zone 3 times. So we had the Chargers didn't do themselves any favors this week, losing the turnover battle in the game against the Browns. That led to an argument. The Bears got the better of the Lions. I saw that game, turnover battle, but it wasn't enough to lift the win. Like I said, Mr. Barber is still in wins right now, late in the season, looking for that upgrade. Follow the leader in the big game for the Falcons. Nell Bourne was the standout. The Falcons quarterback had no problems handling the Titans defense, throwing for 5 touchdowns in the win. So these games is all over the place. We did have a trade. Yeah, it's a deal no one in the NFL thought would ever happen. I did. Jawan Osgood, the cornerback, being sent from Dallas to New York. How you feel about that, Boone? An end-season trade, end-division trade between the Cowboys and the Giants. Cowboys sent a stud corner to the Giants for a 7th this year and a future first.
I think that's a good trade for the Giants, man. I think that Jungle, he sent that trade over because, of course, Jungle feel like he pretty much the team to beat, man, in that division. So he ain't really giving a fuck about who he's sent because he don't think that nobody could see him over there. So he just trying to stock up on draft picks and get rid of people.
Right. But I think that trade fits the mold of what Six Hoops is trying to do. You know, Six Hoops doesn't draft; he gonna get the players that's already built, and he's selective on who he goes after. So if you come out of this and we actually go to that player, I know having a conversation with him, it was certain corners and shit that he was looking for to better play the style of D he wants to play, and with that offense that he got, that slow methodical run game, power football that he play, if he can get you off the field 3 and outs and control that clock with that offense, he's gonna give you a problem. And with that being said, he went and got another corner because this is like his 3rd corner I've seen him make a trade for in the last couple of situations. So he went and where's he at? I know they made the trade already. He must have moved him somewhere. Where is he? He changed his name or something. I ain't gonna never know who he is because he probably changed his name already. He probably changed his name to something else. So I don't know who he was. Who's Osgood? Go to this fucking guy. Go to transactions for me, Boom.
Alright, let's see. What niggas
see the corner he edited and what name he changed him to. What part of? He ain't really do not wrong because he's not changing none of my real draft players. But still, stop fucking touching names. That shit's over with.
Nah, EA just booted me the fuck out. I'm on transactions.
Went to transaction, they booted you?
Yeah. I feel like niggas start snitching.
Giants. Here we go. Yeah, he named him Champ Sanders. Alright, so that's the kid. So let's go look back at that butt-ass name.
Yeah. Deion Sanders and Champ Bailey had a baby or some shit?
Right, the fuck gay-ass niggas. I heard 2 niggas. The mom fucked both of them niggas, so I can't figure it out which one I want y'all to be. Deion or Champ. The fuck? Niggas out here naming motherfuckers half of niggas. Alright, so, 2 years in, he lucky, bro. 2 years in, Champ Sanders, 24 years old, 93 overall, 96 speed. If you look at it, he got 1,000 corners over here, and it ain't a corner over here that's running under a 95, period. So, obviously, I don't know why you need 45 fucking corners, but we'll see. DJ Carter, 99 speed, 93 excel. J-Man Michaels, 97 speed, 92 excel. Chris Schuyler, 95, 91. Ty Lockey, 96, 95. Champ Sanders, 97, 97. Sylvester Buchanan, 95, 93. This nigga just running out of names because he literally named 2 niggas on his team, Champ Sanders. What are we doing here? Which one is Osgood? You know what? Fuck all that. Anyway, they made a trade. This nigga, bro. These motherfuckers. I think these niggas just sit there and drink bottles of bullshit and smoke Reggie Miller bud all day and just do dumb shit. There's no way you sit there and name your guy the same fucking name you just named the guy down.
But that what happen when, you know what I mean?
Stop changing names.
You ain't winning. You gotta find something to do to, entertain yourself, so.
Jesus Christ. All right, so boom, man. We haven't done a real talk in a while, especially the original real talk host and shit. What's good, my nigga? How you feel, man? What's going on with this season, man? You was back for Real Draft 1. We in season 2 right now, man. How you feel about everything that's going on?
Man, shit, man. The league popping, man, as usual. You know what I mean? You already know. Don't expect nothing less. Just trying to get back into the swing of things. I'm almost done, man. I ain't where I want to be, but you know what I mean? I think I'm close. But I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? Since I've been gone and I came back, man, some people don't figure some things out. You know what I mean? That I'm kind of gotta get back up to speed. That's all.
Right. Now the Ravens playing solid again, man. So you got the only 3-time MVP runner, not 3 in a row, but 3-time MVP runner in Lamar Jackson. And he's on his way. Look like he's on his way to another MVP race right now, man. What's the formula and why? At getting late up in his age, is he still playing at a high level like this? Like, what's going on over there?
Oh man, definitely, man. There's one thing that you can't teach, man. And you know what that is, man. What is it? You can't teach what? What you can't teach?
Speed.
Yeah, that's one thing you can't teach. Speed, man.
Then you can't teach the shit. You can't teach cheat code. Period, bro. He was a walking cheat code as soon as you fucking pick the team. So
exactly. Jalen Hurt, man, he kind of, went up under Marmar, took him up under his wing, and Marmar, he gonna be Jalen Hurt about to be Marmar 2.0, man. Watch this, mark my words, man. He grooming and he learning.
So y'all went from actually thinking about trading Jalen Hurts and shit. You almost moved up to the 4th spot in the draft with Jalen Hurts, and then you decided to keep him. Is it the reason of Lamar being a little old, or what did you see to keep Weapon X around?
So man, it's all about taking the best player available, man. And we tried to make a trade with the Chargers. It was gonna be a fucking blockbuster, back-breaking deal. Fucked up the whole league. Oh my god.
Oh god. Mad as hell.
A first this year, a first and second this year, a first next year, and Jalen Hurt to the Chargers for that pick. And
he said no?
Yeah, he said no.
That's because he racist, man. He wanted that white-ass quarterback he got. That's all that was. Fucking racist-ass Mike.
No. But we were going to fuck the league up, and then you going to go fuck everybody else up.
I'd have fucked everybody shit up if you did that. Oh, God. So, Dylan would have been on the Ravens, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd have been snapping.
Chase,
oh, God. I'd have been snapping, man.
Talking best about pass rusher in the league.
Talking about Chase, man, like, man, after watching the miniseries episode 1 and shit, man, would you say watching those college highlights and then watching the Madden highlights, did we get it right?
Oh man, you hit that shit right on the button, dog. You know what I mean? And pretty much, man, that shit. Hey, it's all of you watching film and pretty much knowing these college players, man. Pretty much every college player that everybody drafted, man. I'm pretty sure everybody is pretty much happy with everybody. So what I mean, that comes to with you, watching film, piggybacking off people, asking questions. You know what I mean? So that's hitting that shit on the button.
Yeah, because Jordan Love literally changed the Bears' whole franchise around over there. Like he went from winning 3 games a season to making that trade for one of those quarterbacks, Jordan Love, to come out. And he honestly, bro, he like Peyton Man. He like Patrick Mahomes, bro. They call him the baby Patrick Mahomes 2.0 type shit. And bro, I said it, I said with that 97 strength arm, bro, he can throw in that weather out there, bro. And I think that would change his program. Bro, this guy is 10 wins a season for the last 2 seasons right now. And he's fighting for the division right now with him at quarterback. Like I said, you're right. I do study film when I make these guys. I just don't go and just put whatever I think should be on them. I make them, considering that we didn't start a new league, I had to make them a little higher so they can be able to be played with. If I'd have made them regular, like I would usually make my draft classes in the beginning, these guys would never see the field. So I'm trying to make it hard for these guys that want to play with these older guys that, that was just made for me editing just to edit the draft class, to make it a little special to getting these real guys on the field and playing. So I think the shift is happening. Not starting the league over, you get your little shots get taken and all that. People saying this and that here and there and all that. But at the end of the day, man, how many years we've done real draft? This
Oh
started what,
shit, it's
4th
like
season?
this. Shit, was it the 5th?
Yeah, it's about our 5th time doing
Like
real draft.
Mad 25, Man 25, but that was like what was that the 15 or 14? I don't
Nah,
even know.
nah, we wasn't that far. I ain't start playing Madden until 17, so.
Nah,
Yeah, it was
shit,
17. 17 was our first real
for a
draft.
minute.
18, 19, 20.
Crazy.
So we four deep in because it say real draft 4. So we 4 deep in. But at the end of the day, start over or no start over. When you get to about year 2 and 3, like first of all, it only take most of us 2 years to build our teams. When you get to 3 and 4, everybody start looking like how it looks right now anyway. So at the end of the day, you know, we decided, you know, because I wasn't for not starting over. I wanted to start over, but talking to Hitter and other players, we wanted to see what a league would look like, us staying in one league and trying it. And for the most part, I felt like this. That rookie class that came out, man, it's not a lot of rookies that played year one, if you really think about it. Like, and the ones that did play, it wasn't a lot of, like, it almost felt real like NFL. You know, you get the rookies that come out in real life, and you get your group of guys that really play and make a name for themselves in year one. And then you get the guys that's developing, and we saw that. We saw, you know, Chase Young came out and he, you know, took a little while, but then he became dominant. Same thing with Isaiah Simmons. He came out, didn't start the first 6 games, then he started turning it around, being dominant. Chase Young over there, the Bears, all the quarterbacks that actually played, Tua, Love, Hurt played a lot. Joe Burrows played. All those guys grew into, you know, damn near superstars right now. Like, so I thought I liked it. I don't think all 33 will agree that we shouldn't have started over, but you know, the start over doesn't really do anything besides give everybody holes. Give everybody holes, and they think they're, oh man. At the end of the day, bro, everybody got the same rosters right now. Same type of talent all over their team. So it comes down to scheme, bro.
Honestly, man, to start over, man, for us, if we would have started over, bro, it would have been the same people in the playoffs.
Same, yeah.
I mean, but by us not starting over, pretty much the people like Dirty Rat, I just played a fucking nail biter with him. People like Dirty Rat, you know what I mean, he got a chance to actually win games, you know what I mean, and play people close. That's what happened when we don't start over. You know what I mean? They have opportunity to
these rosters save niggas that's not that good in Madden. Bottom line, these rosters to get you in a game and make you be able to beat a Falk, beat a Jungle, beat a Bigavelli, beat me, beat you, beat Knox. These rosters to get you there. Like, you put you in a situation where you'll line up Nando versus Knox, and Knox can lose that game because the players, the teams, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you want, because, and then at the end of the day, all the good top guys are pretty much rebuilding their teams anyway. So now the guys that don't really build as well as we do, they're catching up because they're trading for our players, or they're getting top dog players at 25 and 26 years old that they can keep for another 4 seasons, and their rosters are just as good or better because we're playing rookies and they're not. So it gets a little harder. So I mean, I like it. Like I said, it was a trial period to see if it'll work for us. What would you think? What do you think? Did it work? Is it working?
Yeah, no, I think it's working, man. It's definitely working, man. I think everybody is in tune and excited about the league, man. Shit, it's 48-hour league still, but we should advance it damn near at 24 hours.
Yeah, the coronavirus shit got everybody home and all that, but niggas still lunchbox though. Niggas still lunchbox, still scared to get on the sticks and knock the fucking game out. You know how it go. But at the end of the day, man, let's get over here to these standings right now, Booney. And let's talk about the AFC first. So the AFC North right now. So the Browns 11-1. They back on a 2-game winning streak. Ravens sitting at 9-3. Bengals 3-8. Steelers 1-3 right now. We in week 13 right now. We got 3 games left, man. Can you make this push right now, Boone? Do you play the Browns still? Y'all still got a game left?
Man, let's see, we play next, man. Hit that shit.
Right. Well, shit gonna get interesting because if you go just to the AFC itself right now, if you go to the AFC, you got the Browns at 11-1, Chiefs at 11-1, Jags at 11-1. Browns on top. They beat the Jags, but the Browns got to see the Chiefs got to see the Jags. And then you're still in the mix, along with D West with the Texans sitting there. And we just played a nail biter 34-31 game, 9-3. And then coming on the back end, you still got the Broncos at 7-5, Colts at 7-5. Sorry to say it, but one of the AFC East guys have to get in the playoffs. So right now, 5-6. The Bills is 3-8. I think the Dolphins is 2-9 with 3 games left. So it looked like should win it, because really the rest of them not really playing. So going to win the division, not even playing games right now, which is, which sucks because the AFC East got to get in it. But it's a three race here. You got the race between the Browns, Chiefs, and the Jags for the first round bye, and then you got the second race where you got the Texans, the Broncos, and the Colts all fighting for third seed, fourth seed, fifth seed, sixth seed. You know what I mean? Like, well, not fourth seed, that'll be the Patriots, but third, fifth, and sixth seeds right now, man. So you got, again, Broncos at 7-5, Colts at 7-5 right now, and then Texans at 9-3, Ravens at 9-3. And let's get back to the AFC North right now, man. Do you feel comfortable with saying that you can make a push with knowing not still got a tough schedule ahead of you? Can you make a push to win this division? You haven't won it in 2 seasons.
Yeah, man, I can definitely make a push, man. It come down to me, man, and me figuring out this run situation, man, because Willie Parker Jr. just fucking went off at like 250, 220 or something, man. But he got hurt in the game, so he probably would have had a 300-yard game if he wouldn't have got hurt. We wouldn't put him out. So we got to figure out this run, man. I've been back for a season and a half, and shit, I'm still having trouble with that run. So I don't know. We got to figure shit out.
And that's unorthodox because if you think of the Ravens defense, man, you think, Ravens play good defense. But it kind of matches your skill set. Like, you're a great user. You control your players very well. And it's hard, you're very dominant in covering the pass. But when it comes down to the run, this is what's holding you back right now, man. And I think you got to change that now and very soon, or you're going to be looking, because, again, if Willie Parker doesn't drop in that game, and he dropped right before halftime, right?
Yeah.
And that was
third quarter.
Early third.
Yeah.
So that's 205 yards, 2 touchdowns from that man. Then he gets hurt. Goes to the bull Patrick Teller, who wasn't really ready to play, but he goes to him, and it kind of turns him into a passing team more than he was running anymore. And that kind of got you back in the game because he had to throw the ball, and you got a lot of picks in that second half. So and turnovers and from Chase Young turning the corner, hurting niggas, but balling. But the Browns, man, been playing very exciting football lately, man. We've been saying his methodical way of playing allows him to lose a close game to a team he shouldn't lose to, and we've been waiting for him to explode with points, and he just did that, 57-7 against the Chargers, man. Is that him putting us on notice right now, letting us know that he can strike like that, or was it the opponent he played?
Nah, definitely, man. Nah, he definitely putting the league on notice, man. He ready for a chip, man. Even some of the games that we played last season and the one game we played this season, man, he'll definitely hit you across the head over the top with a pass, man. When you sleep on when you thinking this is a run, you know what I mean, sleeping on a pass. So he definitely he's methodical, but he's kind of gained that unorthodox. You know what I mean, you don't know what he's gonna do. He might come out in the run formation and throw it and hit you across the top with a post. So you definitely got to watch out for him.
There's some good football being played down the stretch out of these two teams over here, the top two teams over here in the AFC North. When you slide over here to the AFC South, man, again, Jaguars just kind of pulled away 11-1, but the Texans is not out of it because of the Jaguars' schedule. Jaguars got the Chiefs, then they got the Patriots, and they always have a problem against the Patriots. So they got the Chiefs, the Patriots, then they play the Titans twice. Going down the stretch. So the Texans, even though they got 3 losses and lost twice to me, she's still in the running. 3 games left, man. That can change real fast if he don't lose another game right now. And then the Colts is still right here at 7-5, 2 games away from being 500 again, or 4 games away from making the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what you get when you talk about DC Snake Eyes, the coach for the Colts, man. It's either going to be 500 or he going to make that push for the playoffs right now, man. Do you think this is the year he can get in?
Man, right now, man, this might be the best division in I ain't gonna say football, but the AFC period. I think, man, you never know with DC, man. You never know which DC you gonna get, man.
Right.
You gonna get the football DC, or you gonna get DC to get blown the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, and DC know that shit, man. So you never know who you gonna get, man. But I think he can make a push, man, especially with that schedule that you just told me.
Right.
And especially with who the Texans have to play.
Yeah, we all got tough schedules down the stretch, man. Before I go back to the next AFC team over here, let's go look at these schedules down the stretch real fast, and let's talk about it for a second. So we'll stay with the Jags, and again, like I said, the Jags got the Chiefs, Titans, Patriots, Titans coming up. So we got three teams we got to play and 4 tough games. I know people will look at me and be like, ain't nobody worrying about no Hero Burgers, but I do. He get on my nerves when I play him. I hate fucking playing him. and it can put me in a situation at any moment. So I gotta play football when I play this guy. I can't stat chasing none of that shit, and he in his bag right now. So, but the Chiefs and the Patriots,
Shit.
Unc always give me
The
a
last 4 games tough.
yeah,
Sending it.
sending it.
You already know you running butt
Oh
ball. How
my
you got to
God,
run
I
the
got a
ball?
butt ball like a motherfucker playing him. So you already know he blitzing the same blitz. He played different coverages. You know how that go. But then when you go look at the Texans schedule, man, coming down the stretch, they just took a close loss, 34-31 to me, but he got Patriots, Bucks, Panthers, Ravens. Now, he's going to get the first win against the Panthers. They in tank mode right now. But these last 3 games, though, Patriots, Bucks, and Ravens right now, man, everybody that's on here that he got to play is playing to win, get in the playoffs right now. So this shit about to get serious for him. So
Hey,
if he could pull this off, man.
I know niggas tanking, man. Maybe you should make it sweet for him. I don't know if that's allowed or not, man. I've been going for a minute. Make it sweet for him. Let him upgrade a draft pick or something for next year. You know what I mean? If they knock
Well,
out the playoff
we
team.
never took that away. That's still in effect. Week 13 through 17, the Cardinals just got it, so it's not taken away.
Okay.
It's still in effect. But it's up to Jimbo to want to play this game and not. I think he's satisfied with trying to get the draft pick, especially sitting on the picks he got. Reef left him in good hands right now. He got a couple of extra picks, 2 drafts straight, so I think he's comfortable there. But I will put it out there that if he wants, if he beats the playoff team or knock a guy out of the playoffs, he get upgrade over here. Then you slide back over to the Colts schedule when it comes down to AFC South to see who can finish where. The Colts end up with his season. Maybe he might got I don't know, bro. Falcons. He got Tata. He got Dirty Rat. He got the Bills. That'll be a win, forced win there. And then he got the Bucks. So, like, we not looking at no easy situations for none of us right now. Like, it's down the stretch. It's tough for everybody right now. I don't know. I mean, let's stay tuned and see what happens over here. But I like the way the schedules are coming down the end, man. The
Yeah, my
AFC
shit
been
tough
like
as
that.
fuck.
Man, the AFC been like that all season, though, man. Like, now I ain't being biased towards the NFC or saying the AFC bad. It's just I haven't really paid attention to the NFC as much, because I ain't really had to play too many NFC teams. But the AFC
Man, we know
schedule
that
is tough,
jungle.
man.
That jungle got that whole league. But fuck, that's his league, man. The NFC is Jungle's league, man. Jungle own y'all niggas.
I think it's some people that's gonna push him though. I think we got Hood over there, we got Jimbo over there. I think Six Oos in that division with that team and what he's trying to do and the shit he building over there. I think Six Oos gonna give all of them guys over there a problem as well. He's gonna be an up and down situation, but I think when he up, it's gonna be a problem. When he down, it is what it is. But I wouldn't sleep on him at all. And then you got Hoodie back over there. So I think the NFC finally going to be a little interesting now, man. You got the guys that left the division. They all scattered all over the league right now. And they all happy and comfortable with their teams and where they at right now. So, I mean, is Jungle actually knocking these guys out of his division? Is that the case?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know, bro. That's the question, man. I haven't really seen him play yet, so I don't even know.
Right. All right, so like we said, AFC East, man, 5-6, Bills 3-8, 2-9, 0-12. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this division over here. Onk should get in the playoffs because everybody. Unless the Dolphins step up and knock Onk head off and win his next 3 to 4 games, he'd be straight. So over here again, Chiefs at 11-1. Broncos at 7-5, 4-7, 3-9, Raiders and Chargers. So again, my boy DC Hitter fighting for a playoff spot right now, and I think down the stretch. Do you think?
Hey,
I'm
hey, real
listening.
quick though, can we not move past that? So like, why every year the AFC is the fucking weakest fucking division ever? Like that shit
AFC
crazy.
East,
Stay the AFC easy. That shit crazy every year.
man. We deemed it the AFC
Cause it's
easy,
always
and
the
then it's the
AFC
NFC
easy.
easy. That shit always is, man. Like that shit crazy, but I don't know. But right now, I want to know. Can my boy DC Hitter come down the stretch and not drop games he ain't supposed to drop right now? I mean, that's been the theme right now. You got the Lions, Rich the Barber. Raiders, we don't know if Anton going to play or not, but then he got McCoy, and then he got Shogun with that man-to-man defense he got over there, man. I will tell you this, that fucking secondary he got is a pain in the ass right now, bro. That boy and that man-to-man he got, man. If you don't sit there and play football, I think you just going to bomb him and air him out. Good luck with that. But coming down the stretch, what you think, man? Rich the Barber playing good football right now. The Broncos are home in that game. Then they got the Raiders, the Vikings, and then the Dolphins right now, man. I don't think DC can lose. Maybe he can lose one game, bro. If he lose more than one out of these last 4, is a wrap, I would say.
Oh no, it's definitely a wrap, man. Me personally, I don't think he can lose, bro, because what he got to do is depend on other people to lose too. So
Right.
I feel like he got to win out, and you know
Nah,
what I mean, control his own destiny.
yeah, I can agree with that, man. I think he up for the challenge, though. I definitely think he gonna play football down the stretch to better win it. I've been waiting for him to get over the hump with Falk, man. He hasn't beaten him yet, but it's like sometimes he get to the point where it looks like it, and then sometimes it's just like, what the fuck going on over here, man? All right, let's slide over to the NFC and see what we got going on standings wise right now, and the NFC side of things right now, man. So, all right, so we start with the NFC North right now. So again, the Bears sitting at 7-4. Vikings at 7-4. The Lions got what? 3 games left. 3 games left. They just played their games. 3 games left. That'll make them what? 8-7. I don't know if
Yeah.
8-7 can get it done as a whole over here though. But it depends on what happens over here. Nah, because these guys all got 4 games left too. Yeah.
Everybody's 6-6 and what? 6-6, 6-5, 7 yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, they need people to lose. He'll need people to lose in order for him to even think about making the playoffs.
Right, but he on a 3 game winning streak right now since he joined back the league right now. So you got again the Bears sitting at 7-4. They got a big game tonight. They just lost to the Lions, but they came back and won the next game. But they got a big game. Actually, they just lost to the Lions. That was last advance. But they got a big game against the Seahawks tonight, man. I think this game with Lava and the Seahawks, Bigger Valley and Seahawks, Lava can win this game, bro. We gotta we talked about this last night off record, and I asked Falk like, yo, is it? Can we say Lava is for real right now, bro? Like he's really put it together, bro. This is a sign of somebody that came in, got familiar with the league, understand what our drafts look like, sat patiently, took his L's, took his ass whoopings, put his team together, and at this point right now, he's winning ball games. And he finished with 10 wins last year and barely made missed the playoffs, and now he's right back on track again for the division and the playoffs right now. If he beat Bigger Valley tonight, can we start saying he's for real? Ready to give him credit and get him out of that bottom bracket?
Oh yeah, if he beat Bigger Belly, man, Bigger Belly definitely is a top 3 player over there in the NFC. For right now, man, I know you said Hood and Jimbo them over there, but right now and from the years past, Bigger Belly is top 3, if not top 2, with him and his pappy. You know what I mean, Jungle. So yeah.
Oh God.
But yeah, so yeah, Bigger Belly. If he beat Bigger Belly, man, I think he arrived.
Right. And the Vikings got a couple tough games coming down the stretch, and again, we're going to pay attention to the Lions and Rich the Barber right now. Slide over to the NFC South. So you got the Bucs 7-4, Saints right behind 1 game 7-5. And then again, Falcons at 6-5. They actually 7-5. They got the win against the Rams, and the Panthers again on tank mode 3-8. So it's a 3-man race right now over here in the South right now, man. The Bucs just donutted the Saints in their last matchup, but then the Saints come back and down there score 60 points on the Colts. So it's crazy over here in the South, man. Can you just by looking at these guys, the teams, and knowing who the coaches are, can you pick a winner of this division, or is it a little too hard, too close to really be picking anything?
Nah, it's definitely too hard, man. I think the Bucs definitely gonna win the division. Because I think the Saints, man, I don't know. I don't believe he's made it yet, man. He got to find his identity first. You know what I mean? He don't hooked up with some new people. He's trying to find himself. So I don't know, man. It's gonna take him a minute to find himself, man, and see who he really want to be. So I think the Bucs gonna take the division, but the Falcons definitely could sneak up in there.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I've played the Saints twice since he's been in our league. I lost once and escaped for another one the second game. I don't know, man. I guess everybody play everybody different though, but man, he played me tough, bro. I can't really run the ball on him at all. And I play tough games with him. I don't think he's out of the mix at all. I definitely think he took a couple seasons off because he blew the team up, and the one thing he did better than anybody is put a team together. Once he understood how this league moved, he put a team together. He got a great football team over there, still got some room to grow and build, but overall he put a hell of a team together, and I think he ain't out the mix. And if he make the playoffs, I wouldn't count him all the way out either, period. So I'm not safe to say the Bucs. I mean, Corey won that big game. He blew him the fuck out. But You know, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not safe to say that. And then they still dealing with Tata. They only had one season to play Tata, so a lot of these guys are not even used to him. So who knows, man? They all got, you know, it's a 4-5 loss. It's only a 1 game apart for whoever can win this division. So again, is this probably the best division of football right now?
Nah, I can't even say that, man.
Nah.
Cause I was gonna wait and see, man. Because I'm looking at the tables turning, man, and I know we got some new players over in the AFC, but the NFC might be the best conference, dog.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit, the tables turned like real fast over here. So you think about it. You got Corey for the Bucks. You got Gator fan, Tata, and Jimbo sitting right here. And you know he comes in fresh after the offseason, and he comes back in ready to go. We know Jimbo can play the game. Then you go look at the NFC East over here. Black's been playing really good football, even though we ain't heard from him in 2 days since he got aired by Jungle. But he been playing good football right now. And so now the Cowboys got to deal with the Redskins, 6 Ooster Giants, and Hoodie over here. And then you get to the West. Hear me when I say this. Do not sleep on this kid right here, Patsy. Do not sleep on him at all, bro. I think when he decided to understand that this game is all about the run, because he can throw the football, bro, but he throw it so fucking much, he throw himself into losses, you know what I'm saying? But he can throw the ball, bro. So if he gather himself and get himself a run game, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see some big things happen out of these Cardinals. And I'm just excited because we got a really good coach over here on the Cardinals.
The funny thing, though, just think about this, though. Just think about this. Go back two advances. Nano was fucking one possession away from fucking leading his division right now.
Yep.
Beating Bigger Belly.
Yep.
That shit crazy.
One possession away. But look, after starting off 0-4, 0-5 or some shit. Yep, 0-5. Started off 0-5 and won 3 straight, bro, or 0-4 or some shit. He was like 0-something because I was mad he gave me I took the wrong pick from him and shit when I made that Moss trade with him. So he was just looking at a top 10 pick right now, and he's 3-game winning streak right now, and they wasn't 3 easy games either. So yeah, right now again the NFC West is tough, bro. Now we done went through all the AFC divisions, and now we in the NFC, and we looking at 3 deep, damn near every division, right now, 3 to 4 deep in every division. So I mean, I guess we got to get another season under our belt. But when we had the same conversation at this time next year, at the end of the next season, and we have the same conversation, are we talking about the NFC being the better division, better conference now?
I think it's definitely spread out, man. In the division, they at least got 3 hitters in every. Well, one got four, you know what I mean? But it's 3 deep, you know what I mean, in every division.
And that's crazy, man. So that's just a testament of the balance of the league.
Yeah.
Period. You know, we seeing old users. What's the point of old users coming back that left and all that? Well, this is the reason why. Because you go and shuffle around, and everybody doesn't stay happy. You know, a lot of niggas bitch. Oh man, I don't like this. You can't get everybody and I'm learning this the hard way. Can't get all 32 members to feel the same way you want them to feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got a major problem with wanting everybody to see my league the way I see it or enjoy it the way I enjoy it. You can't. So you got to do some things. You got guys that might leave and want to come back. It is what it is, man. We open the doors to guys, man, especially if you're playing your games. So to me, I think the league's balanced right now. I think the league is fun, it's balanced, and everybody balling right now. So as we see these draft classes come in and guys putting these teams together even farther going down the road, we got some things that's happening right now, man. So I don't know, man. Who you think coming out of the NFC? Do you think it's safe to say Jungle still goes back to another Super Bowl right now, or can anybody else step in front of that? Right now, we're talking about right now.
Right now, man. It depends. It depends on the Bigger Belly take a swan dive and knock himself out the playoffs. If Patsy or Nano come up, I think they probably have a chance to take out Jungle. But if they don't, Bigger Belly just keep giving it up. The guy name is Pappy. So I don't know.
I'm the Pappy. Oh God, man! Slide over here to these stats, my boy. All right, so we're gonna start with awards first, as always, man. And we're gonna go to yearly awards, and we see some familiar faces up here for the MVP race. But ain't this crazy? Paul Henney is sitting at second right now. So it's been a long time us to see 2 quarterbacks leading the MVP race right now. Lamar Jackson, Paul Henney, and at 3 you got Clinton Valentine and Ward Dunn sitting at 4. Will Falk, the Dolphins at 5, a defensive player in Tavon Stone, Chase Young. You got Cliff Holiday, Gale Sayers, and Chase Young. Shit, this MVP race crazy right now, bro. Like, it's mixed.
Yeah.
Bunch of defenders and offensive players right now. In the AFC, we're going to talk about the offensive player of the year. Lamar Jackson, Paul Henney, Tyreek Black. We'll get to him in a moment. Will Falk, Holiday, Foster, Newman, Spencer, Jackson, and Ward. In the NFC, offensive players of the year, Clinton Valentine holding it down, work done. Gale Sayers. Yo, every time we look at offensive players of the year in the NFC, is it not dominated by the running back? So who really is the run division, the run conference, bro? Like, it's completely dominated by the running backs. Look, Clinton Valentine, work done. Gale Sayers, Adric Lockley, Roger Craig, Kyrie Tharp, Travis, I don't know how to say his name, I always fuck it up, but Travis, fucking fast guy. Barry Sanders, Tone Dorsett, and Keith Whitfield's the only quarterback on this list right now. That's crazy. So we slide over to defensive players of the year. Chase Young, bro, and Stone. They're 1 and 2 when it comes down to pass rushers right now in the league. Elijah Blades at safety. Elijah Blades supposed to be at corner, but I made him as a safety, I think. And I think that was my error. I'm almost 100% sure I did make him at the safety, bro. Like, I can almost guarantee you. Yo, Gator fan, if you watching right now, I made him, you drafted him as a safety, right? Because I'm almost sure I made him at the safety because the information I got, they had him at safety. But then when I went and looked at it all throughout the day, I only found cornerback shit for him. But anyway, Brian Urlacher, I love seeing guys that I traded that people be like, oh, he going to a graveyard spot. Oh, he got him for a pick. But Brian Urlacher is another reason why the Bears is playing high football right now. This guy's been dominant since he's over there. Jungle got old ass Ed Oliver up here rocking. Roquan Smith balling. Kyle Reedy stay up here. Javon Curse, Meeks, and Polo Moyo, the rookie. That's the NFC. AFC Defensive Players of the Year. Chase Young holding it down. Dylan Mosey, Deuce Ramsey, LaRon Landry, Sean Holiday. Damn, so what type of piece was this you got, Boom, with Sean Holiday?
Hey, that's like franchise type cornerback, man. You know, you build your defense around him. He shut down one side of the field, man, kind of like that boy Reeves. You know what I mean?
And did you have to give up much to get him?
Nah, man. I didn't give up that much. I forgot what I gave up because the shit wasn't that much.
Third round.
Yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, definitely.
I'll tell you one thing. Whoever the Chiefs plug in that strong safety, they just become dogs and they ball out. It's something about their system that the strong safeties over here just step all the time. Like, this guy was a no-namer. And, I mean, he went from a no-namer to an X-Factor and play. And you can see why he's the number 6 defensive player of the year right now. Emmanuel Watt all over the field. People make fun of him. We made fun of him a couple of games, but he's a dog, Boom, at 9-3. Amani Arrington, that's a familiar name. Marlon Humphreys up there, and Chad Jones II. So Knox with his safety play, always top shelf right there. That's what's up. Ramsey leading the league in INTs right now. Don't throw his way. Stay away from him. And then Chase Young turns that corner, man. He's just Chase Young, bro. He really playing the way he supposed to play. That shit crazy. So offensive rookies right now, Tyreek Black is having an all-world season right now. Like, what is it with you about you when you focus on one player that you like and is a rat? Why? What's going on? How do you get the things off that you do right now? Because he's ready to break records right now.
Man, you can say I focus. It might look like I focus, man, but you know that's the I guess the luxury of having Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean, at quarterback. You know what I mean, make shit happen. You know what I mean, in the pocket, outside of the pocket. When plays break down, he still has the ability to get the ball down the field. And also, man, Shavers and Hollywood, you know, they definitely compliment T Black. You know what I mean? So we brought T Black in to be that number 1 receiver. And shit, man, got Shavers from Falk, and it's been a match made in heaven.
Right, man. Like I said, I think you'd be dangerous spreading everybody out 5 wides and shit with Marmar and his legs to be able to throw the ball around right now. And you actually been getting to that. So we shall see, man. Can he keep playing the way he's playing? Is this a one-season thing, or is he for real? Like, are we looking at a superstar born?
Oh, nah. He here to stay. I swear he is.
Right. Now the sleeper, I know if Knox was still on headset with us, he'd be talking about this guy. But the sleeper quarterback, no one even expected to start at all as a rookie, at all, bro. Is this kid right here, Jamie Newman, man? And for him to be second in the race for rookies right now, and I think honestly, you know, you get Onk, if Onk just lock in and play, this guy, I don't think he's gonna beat what Tyreek Black doing. He's having a world record breaking season right now. But Jamie Newman, no one expected. Half the guys probably don't even know who the fuck this kid is at all. But he definitely was a transfer, and he looked good right now. He's not a bad player. He's definitely a dual threat quarterback. And right now, got him in second place right now. Now Anthony Puka Williams Jr., I mean, is sitting at third right now after missing 6 games, man. He played 4 games, missed 6, and he's been back for 2 now. Sitting in third place right now. And I will say this, if he is not hurt and he plays the entire year, all those guys that's leading in rushing yards and all that shit would not be there right now. I promise you that. But he's been hurt, still almost got 1,000 yards rushing right now, and that's that. So Justin Ross, the wide receiver over here for the Chiefs right now, playing well. Tutu Atwell, I think he's going to make the Pro Bowl at punt returner, kick returner. He's playing well. Jamar Chase is playing well. Shavers is playing well. And he got a lot of receivers that's playing well as rookies right now. Like, look at even my boy Rondell Moore down there for the Bengals is playing well right now. So this shit crazy, man. Matt Bushman is the tight end for this the guy I watched him. He was killing you today, Boom, with this tight end.
Yeah.
And Journey Brown missed 8 games, and he's sitting at 9. And Rondell Moore, like I said, baby Purdue is sitting down here at 10. That's the AFC. Now, the NFC rookies right now, let's take a look. Travis Etienne, whatever you say his name. I love this guy. I played against him. I'm going to tell you like this, bro. He's going to be, the running back he had a couple years ago. I can't remember his name right now, but I know Big Avelli got that running back right now. This guy going to be him times... What was his name? Beckwith? Yeah, Beckwith. Yeah. This guy going to be him times 10, bro. He's scary, bro. Scary good. A lot of people stayed away from him because I'm quite sure his 40 time didn't look good. But he came out with like 96, 97 acceleration, bro. And people ignore that acceleration. They look at that top speed, and they don't realize the acceleration makes that speed. For example, Jimmy Voorhees got 90 speed but 97 acceleration. That 97 acceleration makes that 90 speed about a 93, 94. And that's what happens when you see Travis Etienne. I got a run on film right now that I'm breaking down for season 2 of the miniseries where he had a run against the Cardinals. I just don't. Not too many people stick work is this good, put it that way. And a lot of it is the player that's made and the guy that's using him. But he had this run, I just can't explain it right now. But it was like up the middle. He did some shit to get around some shit and stayed up the middle and took that shit like 80. And it was just like, yep, that's him. You know what I mean? And on film, what I saw out of this guy was his speed is just undeniable for Clemson. But he was a one cut back. Right, so he's when I mean by one cut, meaning like he hit the hole and he gone. He one cut to the hole and gone. Well, I think Gator fan turned him into a shifty one cut back, if that makes sense. Like this guy got moves because of the stick work he has, and he's that one cut and go. So that acceleration gives him that one cut and go. So once he put his foot in the dirt and hit that hole, he's gone if it's space. You know what I'm saying? And then he has a little bit wiggle with him. So I really like this running back right now. We're gonna sit here on De'Aaron King from Miami, the transfer from Houston to Miami. I never expected him to go to Jungle at all, but then again, it looks like this is something Jungle would do. And then sit his quarterback down that he's been playing well with D Rose. Starts Eric King, and as a rookie, you're gonna get a whole lot of interceptions, but he leads the league in yardage right now. And passing touchdowns. He's throwing a whole lot of picks, but them picks ain't killing him because his team's sitting at 10-2 and on top of the NFC. I don't know how he's not in the top as rookies right now. As what was it, offensive player of the year. I don't know how he's not up there. And the boy Whitfield for the 49ers was there because he's having a better season right now, maybe because of the interceptions he's thrown. Now Jalen Waddle got picked up off of a trade with the Panthers. And that speed's undeniable. Didn't you have him in real draft last year, Boom? Or was that you had him, right? Yeah. That Anthony Schwartz went to the Cowboys. Yeah. So you had this guy, so you know how he's built. You know that speed is undeniable. I would love to see the number 17 on this guy instead of 81. I ain't even worried about covering him when I saw 81 on him. Like, what the fuck? I ain't chasing him around. Fuck him. Put the 17 on this man, make him look like he looked out. But Najee Harris, I thought he went to the perfect team, which is the Bucks. This, you know, Ronald Jones has been holding the Bucks down. He really got more out of Ronald Jones than most people would have gotten. But now he got a power running back that got the speed as well. I think his guy is the future of his team, and I definitely think it's going to teach the Bucks to understand how this run game really works this Madden, and he's going to see some things out of this player that's going to change his fate over there. Now, Kylan Hill is balling from Mississippi State, but he balling for the Packers right now. You got Michael Carter for the Eagles right now. C.J. Verdell, backup role balling. Tyjon Lindsey, speed kills. Ortree Smith over there for the Lions, and Justin Fields. Huh?
Nah, Justin Fields.
Is Justin Fields at a graveyard? Is he at a graveyard spot though, or is he just?
I don't know. I can't tell, man. He up in the top 10 and 0-11. That shit's crazy. I don't know what he doing. But yeah, 9 out of 10 with Mark, man. No disrespect, Mark, but Mark got to find something else to do with Justin
Mark's
Fields,
problem
man.
is, I mean, his running back is up here not because he's rushing well. He probably got some good touchdowns, a couple of touchdowns out of the backfield. But he's throwing the ball to this running back. The problem with Justin Fields and this Packer offense is the Packers has a nice little system with that slant game. The problem is, we all know what he do. He run it too fucking much, and he doesn't give himself any run game. Like, you got Justin Fields, honestly, you should be able to do three things over here with the Packers right now. With Kylan Hill, and then you got the bull from Last Chance U, Raheem Boyd over there. So you got two dogs at running back right now that's rookies. What he should be doing, bro, your slant game is your slant game. Your check down game, you check down, throw passes to running back out the backfield. That all works for you. But when you do it too much, that start turning into 8-9 picks a game. You have to balance and run the football over here. Like, if he could find a way to run the ball, try to get some stops on D, run the ball, but then use Justin Fields. Justin Fields comes in the league with 92 speed, 92 excel. He is a dual threat quarterback. Use his legs too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to make that kid the best player on your team. He has to be special. Just like over there with Travis Lawrence right now. Mike got to make him special. And just to be dropping back every 2 seconds to drop back and throw the ball all around the park, he ain't ready for that. But we acting like Trevor Lawrence can't run the ball. Run the fucking football with these guys. Take off a couple of times. Make them special. You got to get them hot before y'all keep sitting back here. See what these guys doing? They coming out downs 1 through 3, throwing the ball, throwing a pick, coming back, throwing another one. Instead of getting them hot, get him involved in the game. Let him throw a drag. Catch that drag. Give him a couple of handoffs. Let him run the ball a couple of times. Then start taking your shots. Let him get warmed up and get ready to play the game versus just thinking he's going to come right out there and do everything for you. All right, so that's the offensive rookies over there. Let's go look at the defensive rookies. Elijah Blade sitting up at 1 right now. 2 safeties. Isaiah Pola Mohu up there. And Parrish Ford. That's why I said the Saints had a fucking hell of a draft, bro. This guy picked the hell. Especially in the secondary on defense. He revamped that secondary right now, man. And they young. And what happens is, you know how it is, Boone. When those guys are young, it's going to be games they're going to look like they're young, and it's going to games they're going to look like they're going to look 3 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what he's getting out of these guys right now. But, like, he picked up one of my favorite players in our Meek Robertson, that he can actually play at safety because he's a tweener, safety corner. I made him at corner, but he could play both. All right, so Khalid Farley over here, corner, playing well. Trey Brown, again, another Saints player, that defensive shitty over there. And then you got Tyreek Castro Fields from Penn State, 7 for Seahawks, got him balling. Leonard Warner, 3rd. That was like drafting Dylan Moses on the low. Same type of guy right now. He balling at 7. Tyson Campbell, I've been trying to get him in a trade forever. And the Saints is dominating this shit with Meek Robertson up here. I just was talking about him. Quincy Roche is balling from Miami. That's what's up. He over here putting in work for Nano right now. That's the top 10 rookies in the NFC. Defense, AFC, Dylan Moses, Adam Anderson. A lot of people don't know who Adam Anderson is, but I do. I knew who he was before I even had to make him. Definitely, if you watch QB1, Justin Fields, when Justin Fields was on there, this guy was Justin Fields' kryptonite, put it that way. Matter of fact, he lost to this guy in high school, but he was one of the top defensive ends, pass rushers coming out of high school at the time when he came out. So you don't know about him right now, but you will know about this guy before it's all said and done at Georgia. He's going to be a dog. And the fact that Knox finally got him as 90-plus speed linebacker with good hit power, he's up here at number 2 right now. Now, Boone, you played with Dallas Gamp more than one real draft. So why is he sitting here at 3?
Oh man, just his ability to start the run, and that's crazy because I struggle with the run. But the plays that he's in with the run, he stops it. He can get to the quarterback. He can play coverage. He a hard hitter. Like man, he pretty much that all around player that you want on your team.
Right. Balling out, nice little linebacker. So you ain't get the guy you wanted, but you got the second guy you wanted. So that's cool.
Yeah.
So then we go again, Hamside Nasiruddin. I call him Hammer as strong safety for Florida State. This guy's a freak of nature, man. 6'4", big time player. He started from day one. He comes right in, take the starting role, and he's playing pretty solid for us. But again, it's that same situation. You're gonna get some rookie play out of him where he right there, he won't put his hands up, move or nothing, and the guy catches the ball. And then you're gonna get some things where you come down a field, he make a catch, pick interception, or he gonna make you fumble. And he plays their run very well. So when you got Voorhees and them lighting you the fuck up, you get past him, you getting lit up by him. Jacoby Stevens is balling for the Broncos right now. Then you got Deshaun White playing well for the Jets. Brad Hawkins, you know he the hometown hero, Camden up, you know what I'm saying? He from the Hidden Hood out there in Michigan. We all know Brad Hawkins has always been a name in RDL, right?
Yep.
And that's why Onk drafted him. He got to him before anybody else from the hood could get to him. And he got him balling right now. Sean Wade, man, it might be the #1 corner for the Colts right now. We thought that kid, what was his name? Cummings was the guy. But Sean Wade stepped into that role, man. He might be that guy over there, man. Patty Fisher, middle linebacker, and Israel Mukama is the 6'4" corner that the Chiefs draft. He started late, so for him to be up here, that's pretty solid, man. All right, so AFC best quarterbacks, you got Paul Henne, Patrick Mahomes, Chase Ward, Lamar Jackson, Newman, Murray, Skywalker, Burrex, Jackson, and Beeman. And the NFC, you got Whitfield, King, McCain, Kingsbury, Tagovailoa, Cruz, Jamal, Bridgewater, Trainer, and Bannon. Okay, named this nigga Bridgewater. That was smart. I like that. Put that junior on the back of him, though. I like that. That was smart, actually. All right, best running backs over here: Valentine, Dunn, Sayers, Roger Craig, Lockley, Eatoney, Tharp, Sanders, Dorsett, and Killings. AFC, you got Will Falk, Holiday, Foster, Spencer, Bo Jackson, Calais, getting traded from the Jaguars to the Browns, is in 6th place right now. Braxton still holding it down. Kevin Falk still up here after being I mean they just got his name up here to just show love and shit. Like that's more like rest in peace.
I was saying that nigga dead.
Yeah, he died. That nigga died like four weeks ago and shit. That nigga died.
Shit.
That shit crazy though. But he died, bro. Like that nigga dead. That shit crazy as hell. But yeah, you know, everybody got his number on their helmet and shit like that. So they not gonna take him out of there. They're gonna hold him down. But that also tell you he was balling before he died. Willie Parker, he hurt too, but he ain't dead. He'll be back. And Earl Campbell stepped in. My boy Hero Burger got a donut last week. Oh shit. All right, so let's look at the NFC and look at the my bad, not NFL. We want the NFC and receivers. All right, so the wideouts over here. Randy Moss balling right now. So is that the Jaguars, Randy Moss, that got him #1 in the NFC, or is the Niners actually producing with him?
Shit, it's probably the Niners producing, man. The Jazz had too many weapons, dog. You know they run first. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that might be.
Moss had about 6 touchdowns, 7 touchdowns. Might have had 8 before he left, bro. He was balling for me a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. He was the one. He was shitting. It was him and Tutu was balling. So I think Nano. I don't know, Nano. How many touchdowns have you had with Moss since you got him?
I think he has 8 or 9 this year.
Mm-hmm. How many you produced?
Well, the last like 3 games, he had like 6 or 7.
Goddamn.
Touchdowns?
Yeah, 6 touchdowns.
Shit.
Yeah.
6 touchdowns? Oh, yeah, that's all you then. Yeah. Okay. Hey, man, so since you on here, man, talk about it, man. What does Randy Moss do for you?
I can throw the if I get him on fire, it's over basically. Like you can just throw it up to him and he catches it when he's on fire. So all I have to do is throw him a couple routes to get him on fire, and then I can just spread out my offense, run the ball what I do best, and then throw it up. Right. So.
Right.
Throw it up, bang.
Don't throw it up, bang, bang. Randy Moss, simple as
and
that.
And I got Trey Money on the other side too, so they got to be worried about that guy as well.
All right, so Gianna Bryant always up here. He definitely got a whole shitload of catches right now. Duke Hoover became a household name for the Bucks for real, and ever since, especially since Big Boy retired, Mike Evans and shit is out of here. Duke Hoover is the guy right now. He didn't retire. He's actually on another team right now, but he's gone. He ain't worrying about him now. Duke Hoover is the guy right now. But let's give my boy C. Hound some motherfucking love right now. Lavisky Chenault Jr. in the 20 class is being talked about as one of the top 5 receivers coming out in this draft in real life. So right now, he got this guy balling where we wouldn't expect to see his name. You'll think about, oh, he had a graveyard spot, anybody that C. Hound got. But he balling with this guy right now. Got him in 4th place at receiver. We ain't talking about rookies. We talking about receivers, period. Gotta show him some love over there, because this was a good pick by the Rams and shit. But Ray True, the speedster, rest in peace, the real Ray True. Shout out to Jungle for showing his guys some love like that. But Ray True right now, man, balling. He probably lead the leagues in receptions as well. It's between him and Gianna, and then Jamar Chase with as far as reception leaders right now. And then Jalen Waddle balling. As you can see, Jerry Cheeks, his name been up here for 3 seasons straight. Arsenio Moody is another Buck that's balling out here. John Taylor Jr. putting some money in, and Trey Money. So the 49ers got 3 receivers up here. So it look like that run right, run left ain't really the case over there. He throwing the ball, spreading that shit around right now. Let me find out. Yeah. Keep talking that work. He ain't ass this and that. I don't know. But Tyreek Black as a rookie holding it down over some big time name receivers over here. So Tyreek Black sitting in 1st place. Again, when we get to the stats right now, you're gonna see this shit's crazy. But Sheldon Warwick is having that Sheldon Warwick season. He's still holding shit down, man. You're either gonna pass interference or you're gonna catch a bomb. Calvin Johnson still the man, sitting in 3rd. Antonio Brown got him balling. Paris Campbell has been my guy for a while now, because when you seeing jet sweep this, jet sweep that, at the end of the day, this guy go down the field with this guy, and you can't stop him, man. He not a big time, like 6'5" receiver. This guy 5'11", 6 foot, running around doing shit these 6'5" guys are doing. I love the fact that Justin Jefferson, he didn't come in as a rookie and play well at all. He barely got burned, but right now he's balling right now. You know, Denzel Mims, that's Mr. Touches. That's Mr. Go Get It from the 5-yard line himself. You ain't stopping him when we get to the 20-yard line. Be prepared to stop him from mossing one of y'all. Simple as that. You ain't stopping him, especially from the 6, 7, 8, anywhere from that 10-yard line on in. That's guaranteed woo baby babies. Go get it, little woo baby babies. You know what I'm saying? Eric Oliver balling, little short guy from Michigan putting in work. Justin Ross balling, and Jabari Pratt, another household name. Them AFC guys got some guys over here, but the NFC matching it right now, man. Let's go. All right, so, you know, look at the line. You got Jags, Chiefs, Ravens, Chiefs, Jags, Chiefs, Jags. Usually when the guys that's winning ball games, their guys usually are the ones up here all the time. So when you look at it over here, you're going to see the same thing. Well, you know, who's run the ball to death. So you got Al Thomas over here, Giants. Ross Paxton, he got the one of the leading rushers in the league right now with work done. Vernon Tootin for the Bears. Malcolm Sarah. Actually, you see a little diversity over here. Jamario Conway, Trey Adams, Anthony Black, Proctor, Fine, and Ahmad Bunyard. NFC D-line, Oliver said, I ain't too old to play. Kiss my ass, I'm still holding it down without my X Factors or superstar abilities. Bruce Weathers balling right now for the Vikings. Lamar Green always on here. Roy Mathers always on here. Shout out to Florida State. John Cena on here. Rashad Gary still around. Dwayne Johnson. These Lions got all these movie stars balling.
John
Leroy
Cena,
Ward, yeah, right. John Cena out here. Leroy Ward balling over here for the Bears. Harvey Robinson and Julius Peppers all balling in the NFC right now. So you go look at the AFC D-line. Chase Young, Amari Arrington, Sean Price, Simeon Rice Jr., J.J. Watt Jr., Jerome Brown II, Roman McCauley, Zuko still around balling, Josh Allen putting in work still, and Brian Butler. Let's get to these linebackers. Dylan. That boy Dylan Boone, was you mad I hopped up and got him, bro?
Man, I'm mad. Mike didn't let me hop up and get him shit. That's
yeah, Mike was tripping, bro. You offered him all that, and he said no.
I ain't need nothing else, bro.
Man. Hey,
but
man,
it's cool, I wanna got T-Black, though.
We gonna keep it quiet. You know who coming out this draft?
Yep. Don't worry about it.
And it ain't who y'all think it is, but you know who coming out this draft. But Greg Steltz, the second up here, balling out right now, man. Yo, it's good to see Knox back playing good football and got guys up here leading for the stacks, man. Because he went through a hell of a slump and pulled through that shit. I love seeing that. That make me feel better more to seeing a guy like, you know, a top guy go through some shit. Honestly, Boone, let's just keep it 100. He got blown the fuck out in the Super Bowl against Jungle. And then his team haven't been a since we started the season over, since we had to start from scratch, right?
Yeah.
But he got aired in the Super Bowl. Aired. You ain't hear 1 ounce of bitching from him.
No, you didn't.
Team was blown up, ain't make the playoffs 3 years in a row. This motherfucker out here getting aired by us, knowing our teams is better than his. Did you hear any bitching coming out of his mouth?
Nah, man. Man, a few words, really.
And all he did was sit through that shit, fight through it. He had a plan, stuck to his plan. He trusted the process. That process got him in the AFC looking like the Bears to me in the NFC right now, which is playing great football after putting it together, not bitching, not complaining. He come play them Jaguars. You don't hear nothing about, oh, he got 99 speed linebacker. You don't hear none of that shit. Come in, play a close game, get the dub, or you get the win or you lose, but you don't hear none of that shit, right? Same thing with the Bears over there. So I'm shouting out Knox right now. Greg Steltz, the second way to ball. Anyway, Emmanuel Watt, man, like nobody expected this guy to do anything, Boone. I think he was a safety at one point.
Yeah. No. He came. He was just an undersized linebacker.
Yeah, but he had like 69 block share. He was terrible at it.
Yeah,
like,
he was ass.
You put him there because of speed, and he's developed into a household name and a dog right now. You know, Falky got that plug and play right now. Brent Barnes plugged in and playing, but RD Campbell might be the fastest linebacker in the league. But see, he ain't winning games and shit, and he ain't in the limelight all the time. So we ain't looking at how fast this guy is. But this might be he might be the best fucking linebacker in the league, bro, on some real shit. Honestly, bro, like, because he played well with this guy, Artie Campbell, and when he came out 93 speed from the rip. So he's up there somewhere in like 96 speed, 99 excel, some shit like that, but we don't hear about that. Ted Lockhart has always been a household name. Nelson Johnson is balling for the Texans. Darrell Childs might be the biggest linebacker I've ever seen, ever, on Madden, bro. Like, this guy got to be like 6'9" or some shit like that. That's honest to God. I can't stand him. Let's see what Shaq can do over there. We haven't really had a Jets user for a while. Now we got one over here. And Ray Lewis, second. Is he the best linebacker in the league?
Oh, man. I think we got to get to him right now, man. Right now, maybe. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that, man. I think it's 3 linebackers that's pretty good, man. Voorhees. Well, no, I don't know. That's tough. I just came back, so I don't know what he's been doing, man. I ain't look at his stats, so
I'm gonna say when you using a guy 90% of the time, and the numbers this guy got as far as tackles and everything, like, it ain't like, because it's hard as a user to make a lot of tackles, and we see him with 75 to 90 tackles a season, but he also getting 9 picks a season and taking 3 or 4 on back every year. He got hit stick ability and all that shit with using this guy. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he is the best linebacker in the league, right? And here's why. Voorhees is probably the most scariest linebacker in the league. But Voorhees can't cover at all, bro. He can't cover a Cole. You just can't catch the ball over the middle on him, or you can't run anywhere near him. But he can't cover a Cole. But this guy can do it all. So. But Isaiah Simmons is going to step into that role, though, of being able to do it all, too. So I think he don't have enough time under his belt yet to call him a top dog yet, but he's working his way up there. All right, so that's the AFC. I don't think I talked about the NFC linebackers right now. Now, this is my sleeper. Clavion Chaseon was like the next to Isaiah Simmons and Chase Young coming out this draft, and the Bears got him high. So he's balling right now. He lead the league in sacks, balling right now. You feel me? Like, household name, man. LSU guy, go Tigers. You know what I'm saying? Balling champ. He already come from a championship pedigree, so he bringing that championship warrior in this over to these Bears right now, and he balling with like 25 sacks right now. Now, Tevin Stone came out of nowhere. He probably was already a good linebacker. We just don't know because he changes everybody's name as soon as he get them. As long as they don't touch them real draft guys, I'm cool, man. All right, but Brian Urlacher, bro, he left the Jaguars, and he became the #1 linebacker over here right now for the Bears. He's balling with Roquan Smith, old ass, still holding it down. Anthony Meeks is a name we always see up here, man. He's definitely a top 5 linebacker in the league. Javon Curse. I'm surprised I haven't seen a junk. There you go. I was looking for it. All right. So again, Roosevelt Pill, old cowboy. Deion Jones, old head, sitting up here. Amari Kemp been balling out for the Redskins, and Raphael Batten. This guy got speed out his ass and hit power, so he's a dog as well. Booney, when you got these linebackers all running over 90 and hit power over 90 and shit like that, man, it's a recipe for good play out of the linebacker position, man. Do you think that me building these guys the way I did, especially before we got in the real draft, do you think it helps with the run at all? Considering
Yeah,
the
it
game is
does,
broke.
man. Especially when you got linebackers that pretty much play safety with linebacker fucking speed. I mean, safety speed. You know, coming down making hits. Like, look at Chase Young. Like, he pretty much won me my last game. You know what I mean? So yeah, it definitely helped with the run because the run is definitely overpowered.
Well, see, the problem is this. You know, the game is broke when it comes down to angle and pursuit. So angle and pursuit kill it, and then you got the lineman with all these abilities now. So angle and pursuit kill it. So how I tried to channel that angle and pursuit, and this is how much I think when it comes down to developing my league. How do you counter broken angle and pursuits? Well, make the guys faster and better to be able to come around that corner and challenge that angle and pursuit, and it's working. So you either got good linebacker play, because for the most part, everybody got these type of dogs running around. Everybody got a Raphael Batten. Everybody got a Amari Kemp. Everybody got a Ray Lewis. Everybody got a Voorhees. All it is the scheme of how you're using these guys. Simple as that, or what they got as trait-wise. You know what I'm saying? That changes everything. Now the DBs over here, you got young boys balling. Elijah Blades, Cal Reedy is an old head up here all the time. Ron Stallworth balling. Donnell Sapp is a guy. You got another young boy, Isaiah Palamoe. You got D'Angelo Barber, the little 5'9" guy up here. You got Sharif Ali Mansour. Man, shout out to again, shout out to my boy Lava, man. He show his loyal boys love. I will say this, they some loyal ass niggas amongst each other, bro. Sharif Ali Mazur, that's Reef, little bipolar ass. Reef, we miss you. If you watching, my nigga, we miss you, dog. And when you get all out your bag, man, hit me up. We ain't banning you or nothing like that. You left on your own, bro. So when you realize all them other leagues ain't what you bitching out to be, and you realize we ain't really doing half the shit you think we over here doing, you'll bring your ass back over here, and the door will be open for you. Brian Phelps been balling since Jungle got him. Charles Mullins is playing good, and TK Tallier has been playing well as well. So that's the NFC guys. Now look at the AFC. Deuce Ramsey, boom. Is he the number 1 corner in the league?
Man, once again, man, that's tough to say, man. Matter of fact, let's go out on a limb and say yeah. Let's say yeah. Cause who you got rid of? I got
rid of Deion Sanders, and I'm gonna say this: Deion Sanders. I don't care if he on the Dolphins and Dolphins ain't winning right now, but I just played the Dolphins, and he locked Deion on Jabari Pratt. I threw the ball to Jabari Pratt 12 times. Here's the stats: 12 attempts, 2 drops, no catches.
God damn. Yeah.
We talking about Jabari Pratt. I could go get a 50-50 with him at least 4 times a game, and I've tried him and I couldn't do it. He played man-to-man, and he shut the shit out of him. Bottom line, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Deuce Ramsey is the best corner in the league, though. Yeah, because the difference between if Deion was still over here on the Jaguars, then yes. But the Dolphins got to show like you got to show a little bit more with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you inherited the best corner, but you still got to make him do things like win ball games for you. He got to do something for you other than just shutting. It's like Revis when he was on the Jets. You know the Jets was going to win 7 games every year, and he was responsible for 4 out of the 7. But they don't win nothing or get to the playoffs. So Revis was known as the best guy in the league, but it got overshadowed for, say, a real Deion who goes from the Falcons to the 49ers. 49ers win the Super Bowl. Then he leaves the 49ers and go to the Cowboys. Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Simple as that. That's the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need that type of status on you. But LaRon Landry, outside of the Bucks corner, I think LaRon Landry is not the best corner in the league because Chad Jones second is, but he stepped up too. And again, Darion Vick is a no-namer, didn't even start. He was on the bench getting red-shirted, finally got his turn. the play when they moved Shy Big to the free safety, and this guy ain't did shit but be turned into an X factor, and he's developed into a dog right now. Now Sean Holiday was a Jaguar, and he was a nickel corner. He lost his spot to Deuce Ramsey, and he never really touched the field because the Jaguars played 3-4 more than anything else, right? So his interceptions wasn't high and nothing like that, and he got lost, right, playing for the Jaguars. But then he comes over to you right now, and since you had him, he's had an INT in every game, right?
Yeah, definitely, man. Shut down. He shut down one, like I told you, just like Reed, he shut down one side of the field.
Simple as
move
that.
Him around also.
Would you say the fact that Sean Holiday is playing such good football, shutting down half the field, is the reason why Marlon Humphreys doesn't look his age right now and he's balling?
Yeah, definitely, man. Because we know what side they got to throw it to. They're trying to attack. They're trying to attack Humphreys. Right. So, he's just getting more targets, you know what I mean? And he making the best out of his opportunities.
And would you say you got one of the best secondaries in the league right now?
Oh, yeah, I definitely say I ain't going to go top 5. I'll go top 10. I try to be a little humble. You know that you ain't gonna get too much humbleness out of me. But, yeah, I say top 10.
All right, so at 6, you got Chad Jones the second. I just was talking about him. This guy led the league in INTs 2 years in a row. He's right back up there. But Ed Reed Jr. get to the ball as well. I thought I would see Boone up here, but we don't. But Ed Reed having a better season this year. Ron Israel in his second season as a starter right now is definitely balling for us. And Justin Reed and then Shy Bake, man. So that's the award winners right now, man. So we're going to come out of that, but niggas is balling right now, and we're going to talk about who's doing what as far as team-wise. All right, so when we look at the offense right now, total offense, the Steelers, computer love for the most part, sitting at 1. I'm only doing the top 5. Chiefs at 2, and this is total yards gained. Lions at 3, Ravens at 4, Jags at 5. Total offensive yards gained. Stop over here. You got the Chiefs sitting at 1, Ravens at 2, Cowboys at 3, Browns at 4, Steelers at 5. That's more computer love, so I'm going to slide the Texans at 5. Passing yards this season, you got Steelers, again, computer love, so Cowboys at 1, Patriots at 2, Lions at 3, Ravens at 4, Browns at 5. Rushing yards right now, you go look at it again. Giants sitting at 1, 1965. Vikings at 2, Redskins at 3, Saints at 4. NFC, man, again, is that really Army and Navy over there in that conference, or is it the AFC? Because the top 4 is NFC. And then you got the Chiefs. You wouldn't expect the Chiefs to be sitting at 5 rushing, but 1832. Holiday putting his team on his back right now. As you listen to him, he say, I got a Super Bowl to win. So he's doing it through the run game. Now, points scored per game. Chiefs at 38.8, Jags at 34.8, Ravens at 34.2, Browns at 32.3. When we say Knox played close games, he's putting up 32.3 points a game right now. Cowboys sitting at 31.2, Seahawks right behind him at 31.1. That's that. Points for passing touchdowns right now. Chiefs at 34, Ravens at 34, Cowboys 33, Jags at 32, Steelers at 29, computer love, Patriots at 26, so that's 5 right there. All right, so rushing touchdowns on the year right now. You got the Browns sitting at 28, Texans at 22, Chiefs at 20, Giants at 19, Seahawks at 19. That's the top 5 right now. Defense, let's see who's slowing people down all season right now. All right, so the Bucs only gave up 2,212 yards. Bears right behind them at 27-47. Browns 3rd, Giants 4th, Seahawks 5th. Passing yards given up, again, Bucs holding it down. For being in Week 13 and he's barely giving up 1,000 yards passing right now, that's big time. 12-10. Cowboys at 1450, Bears at 1571, Giants at 1598, Seahawks at 1760. Rushing yards given up, Browns only gave up 840 on the year, Raiders 992, most of that's computer love. So I'll put Jags second with 997, Bucks at 1,002, Titans at 1012, and then the Chiefs at 1043. Points allowed. Looked like the Cowboys holding it down, gave up 172, Chiefs right behind on 173. Then you got the Seahawks, Jags, and Browns. Sacks on the year, Chiefs was 62, Bears at 57, Colts 56, Jags 55, Browns 53. Fumbles, not fumbles caused, just fumble recoveries. So the Giants got 11 of them, Eagles got 9, computer love, tied with the Jags 9. So then you got, all right, so you got the Eagles, Giants at 2, Chiefs and Saints at 3, Colts, Ravens, Seahawks, Texans, Bengals at 4, and then you got the 49ers at 5. There you go. INTs who get into the football the most. Ravens got 40, Jags 39, Chiefs 37, Browns 34, Redskins 32. All right, so that's total. What's going on as far as total shit in the league right now, and let's get through this real quick before we end it right now. Let's talk about who's doing what and stats wise as far as individual players. All right, so right now De'Aaron King is leading the league right now with 3,318 passing yards. Paul Henne second. Patrick Mahomes is third. Lamar Jackson fourth. Tom Cruise is fifth. All right, touchdowns right now. You got Patrick Mahomes with 34, King with 32, tied with Lamar Jackson with 32, Chase Ward with 30, Paul Henne 29. Rushing right now, who got the most carries right now? Will Falk with 230. Then you tie for second with 206 between Valentine, Craig, and Ward Dunn. Yards though, 1518 from Valentine, 1456 from Roger Craig, Will Falk 1414, Lamar Jackson with 1407 yards. He's in fourth place right now, which is nuts. Work done 1403. Gale Sayers 1332. Eaton they right there too. Eaton then whatever his name is, sitting there too. Touchdowns. Foster got 16. He got killed by Voorhees, so he don't play no more. He's done for the season. Cliff Holiday 15. Work done 14, Will Falk 13, tied with Gale Sayers and Barry Sanders. Valentine's, Lamar, Eaton, Dorsett, all got 12. And then you got Falk, Kalias, and Puka, James, and Lockley with 10. Receiving yards. Let's see who's catching the ball the most right now. Jamar Chase with 64. Pat Dickerson, Computer Love, 64. Ray True, 62. Chenault's 58. And Bryant, 57. Yards. T Black 1545, 500 more yards than the next man close to him. Randy Moss 1060, Ray True 1031, Chenault 1021, Bryant 979, Antonio Brown, Sheldon Ward, Parrish Campbell. Let's look at touchdowns right now. No one's even close. 21 T Black, 12 Ward, Calvin 11, Waddle 10, Hoover 10, John Teller 9, Atwell 9, 2-2. Let me get a Atwell. Gianna Bryant 9, Parrish Campbell 9, Pratt 9, Winslow 9. And as you can see, it's real close. The race is close. So it comes down to Tyreek Black. Do you think Tyreek Black can catch Calvin Johnson in a single season what Calvin Johnson did record-wise?
Yeah, I think Calvin Johnson's record was 32. He definitely could. We have 4 games left. Yeah. Well, yeah, 4 games. Yeah, you can catch him.
Sure, you think you can score 33 touchdowns with Tyreek Black in 4 games?
Yeah.
Not saying you can score 33, but you got 21 right now.
13 touchdowns?
13 touchdowns in 4 games.
Yeah, I can do that.
Are you going?
Hey, real quick, I want to shout out to my boy Jungle, man, representing, you know what I mean, for Kobe Bryant's daughter. I ain't even see that, man.
Yeah. I was mad when he first, because I had the Springs brothers coming out as twins, but you know, once I saw it, I understood it and shit. He doing that. He ain't just do that with him. Ray True is his guy too. He played ball with Ray True. Ray True passed away not too long ago, man. So rest in peace to Ray True. There's another name that's special, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I appreciate that shit and show Jungle some love for that, man. Showing some real love right there, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, so defensively, man, we're looking at tackles right now. Like I said, this guy, Darrell Childs, is a man-child. Hugh Jack, they all Computer Love. But Parrish Ford at safety with 79 tackles. Nate Smith, 73. Jimmy Voorhees, 73. Chase Young, 72. Del Pick, 71. Batting 70. I love tackles for loss, y'all. Every time I'm on here, y'all hear me talk about that. Emmanuel Watt got 20. McCauley was 17. Leroy Washington, 17. Sean Bradley, 16. Chase Young, 16. Meeks, 15. Kirsch, 15. Jerome Brown, Cotrera. Sacks right now, 24 and a half. Tevin Stone got 24. Chase Young with 24 and a half. Chase Young 19, Moses 19, Ed Oliver 17, Arrington 17, Steltz 16. INTs going on right now. Ramsey with 14, Landry with 11, Elijah Blaze with 10, Holiday with 9, Humphreys with 9, Urlacher with 8, Starworth with 8. That's the defense, man. That's our show, fellas. Everybody that stayed in from start to finish for an hour and 23 minutes with the Real Talk Boys. Tupac is back, the Real Boom, and hits the franchise guru, man. We will holla at y'all when we holla at y'all.